he had no intention in the world of crossing the Jabbok River. He lay down to sleep that night, and as he tried to sleep, he only tossed and turned and found himself in a terrible sweat, and his heart pounding, and his own name sounding in his head, lives with a lie, lives with a lie. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, he woke up and he thought he was having a heart attack. But it wasn't that. There was a man sitting on his chest, pounding him in the face with his fists. And Jacob pushed the man off him and stood up and began to fight that man. And all through the night, Jacob fought with that man, until the sun was about to rise in the east, and Jacob was winning the fight, so that man did the one last thing he could. He swung out and he kicked Jacob in the hip and dislocated Jacob's hip. Jacob fell like a sack of potatoes. But when he fell, he grabbed onto the feet of that man, and he wouldn't let go. And the man said to Jacob, "Let me go. The sun is rising. I have to leave." And Jacob said to him, "I will not let you go until you have blessed me." The only blessing I have had before this was stolen from my brother. Now you bless me, and I will go. And the man said to Jacob, "What is your name?" And he wanted Jacob to tell him who he was and what he was. And Jacob said to him, "My name is Jacob, the supplanter, the liar, the thief. I live with a lie." And the man, or the angel, said to him, "You recognize that your name is supplanter. You recognize that you live with a lie. Do you admit that to me?" And Jacob said, "Yes, I do." And then the man said, "Will you cross the Jabbok River?" And lives with a lie said, "Yes, I do." "And will you face Esau?" "Yes, I will." "Will you tell Esau that you have stolen from him? And will you confess to Esau who you are?" "Yes, I will." And then the angel said, "Lives with a lie. Are you ready to die?" Jacob said, "I have lived with a lie for 20 years, and I would rather die than live another moment." And then the angel reached out and blessed him. And Jacob let go of the angel's feet, and he began to crawl with his dislocated hip towards the river. And as he crawled away, the angel said to him, "Lives with a lie." Jacob turned and said, "Yes." The angel said, "Your name is no longer lives with a lie. From this day forward, your name will be wrestles with God. For you have wrestled with God. You have made the right decision." Wrestles with God. Israel. As the sun came up, it found lives with a lie, broken and bloody and battered, his clothing torn, his hip dislocated, crawling and stumbling across the Jabbok River with a great smile on his face. My name is not lives with a lie. My name is wrestles with God, dances with angels, and I have been blessed by God. He pulled himself across the river, and on the far side he stumbled and fell towards the ridge of the hill, and coming over the ridge of the hill, he saw the great Esau with his wild red hair and his hairy arms coming after him, and behind Esau 400 soldiers, and Esau stood there, and Jacob moved towards him, and as he came closer to Esau, 7 times he fell down, and he cried out, "Esau, forgive me! I don't what was yours. Forgive me, Esau, I confess I am a liar and a thief. Forgive me, Esau, I give you everything I have." And Esau ran to greet his brother and lifted him up off the ground, wrapped his arms around him. "Jacob," he said, "all is forgiven. You are my brother, and I love you, and God has blessed me, and I have enough." And so the man whose name was once lives with a lie became wrestles with God. He crossed the Jabbok River in faith and with confession, and on the other side he found forgiveness. You will all come to your Jabbok River, and you will all be afraid to cross it. But if you cross it with faith and with confession, on the other side there is only mercy. What will your name be in 2007? I pray that it will be wrestles with God, dances with angels, Israel. In the name of the Father, and of the Son,